Whew, all right. We're going second. I think we always enter in with Exeggcute. Just so we can start growth spurting. Energy advantage means we're going to have double energy, and then we're going to have that triple ready to go on Exeggutor. We do have one memory light in the deck in case I evolve and I want to still build up energy in that case. Or just put our own grass energy on it. We really don't need memory light, I don't think. We could probably kick it out for something else. Alright, let's growth spurt. Yeah, I might kick out memory light now that I think about it for an X speed. Because X speed, one X speed seems good. Memory light, not so much. And that'll be the missing piece. And then we'll see how this deck goes. I feel like it could have some good, good synergy, Celebi. Dawn Fan is going down already for 50 damage. We definitely needed to pull one of our leaf capes. That is very, 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 very unfortunate. Alright, so I need to keep this Dawn Fan in the front. I can't Sabrina. I have to just do that end turn. And the main reason why is because if I Sabrina, he just builds up energy on Dawn Fan. And once he goes 3 energy, I get one shot on Celebi. And then it's over. At the very least here, if he does 50 damage to me, I can Erika heal that 50. And we still kill, thanks to Celebi, grass weakness. We're doing 60. He gets de-evolved into a Fan-P. And then he dies. And then we can just kill the other Fan-P. So Exeggutor, Alolan Exeggutor wasn't able to shine here, unfortunately. However, you are about to witness Celebi do absolutely work. 40 damage to the Dawn Fan, which is 60 because of the weakness. De-evolve it into the Fan-P, which only has 60 HP. Keeps the damage, dies, loses all the energy. Again, we only go up +1 because we remove the EX back to the basic. But even if he evolves this Fan-P here into an EX, we do the same thing. He's not safe unless he has a giant cape. There goes the evolution into another Dawn Fan. He needs another bench Pokemon. No other bench Pokemon. I can't believe Dawn Fan EX went down to a tiny little Celebi. And that's all she wrote. Do it again. 60 damage. Devolve it. Keeps the damage. And he's out of here. Dude, Celebi, man. When you actually go up against opponents who have the evolutions and you get a chance to devolve it, it feels so good. You know? Oh, man, it feels so good. Alright, anywho, let's start battle. We're going second. I'm not going to put down Celebi at all right now because I don't want them to Sabrina. If they red card, I guess it's fine. They could help us find Alolan Exeggutor. That's alright. There's only one card in the deck that I'm thinking about getting out, and that's Memory Light for either an X-Speed or a Guzma. Those two cards would be very good. Alright, so I am going to Professor's Research, because finding a Leaf Cape would have been good, and we did not find one. Funny enough, I have to Celebi down, and then Growth Spurt, because if for some odd reason he has Celesteela, and he Celesteela's goes to this, that bench Pokemon evolves it, attacks for 40, poisons me, I die at 50. That's the reason why I didn't want to put down a Pokemon, because I figured he would do something like that, Sabrina. But it's okay. We lose a little bit of tempo, but it was safer to put a Pokemon down than not to put a Pokemon down. Pokeball. Execute. Let's go ahead and do this. You might as well put everything down. We only have 4 basics. I'll put 1 energy. All I need is Exeggutor, Alolan. We have 2 in the deck, 9 cards remaining, and then we can will kill Guzz and we're set. Unless he lands heads, which he did not land heads, so we can still retreat off of Celebi if we need to. Interesting. I'm gonna Leaf Cape Celebi and I think just go in. I think I'm just gonna go in with Celebi. Why not? We're doing 60 damage, and it's still a decent amount of damage. And if he can't land anything here with Grindcore, I can build the second Celebi and still attack. We can kill him in 2 shots here. Alright, maybe not 2 shots, but still. Beast Wall. Minus 20. Come on, Exeggutor. Okay, 1 heads I can deal with. Come on, Alolan Exeggutor. There's 2 of you. There's 7 cards remaining. You gotta give me something. You know, you gotta give me something. I think I just chalk this up as a loss and start building another one. Because it doesn't matter. Celebi doing damage doesn't matter on the Guzz. It's just punching him, tickling him. Alolan Exeggutor can one-shot. I'd rather have double Alolan Exeggutor ready to go if I can. So I'm just going to build another one. Now, I want to believe that we end up winning. Oh, man, dude. I'm not finding it at all. I have both of them primed and ready. We're just looking for Alolan Exeggutor. 2 in the deck, 6 cards remaining. It's a 2 in 6 chance, 33%. I can't believe we're losing a 33% chance here. I mean, this guy is completely dead once we get it, and there's nothing else he can do. Oh, he knows. He decided to lose all energy because he knows something's coming. All right, let's go in with Exeggutor, or Exeggcute rather. Brother. I'm gonna go ahead and Sabrina, because even if he has Lucamine in hand, I don't really care. I want to thin my hand so he doesn't like red card or whatever me. This is something right now. You got Celesteela, never mind. I have 2 Alolan Exeggutors. I should have Leaf Caped my Celebi to keep it alive. I am quite literally forced to swap here because I put Memory Light on this Pokemon. This is bad. Because he most likely has a Cyrus. Yeah, we're doomed. We just got unlucky, man. I couldn't find the one Pokemon we needed. Wait, he threw by using Cyrus and not just killing with Guzz on a Lusamine. Why wouldn't he just kill with Guzz? Because now if I do get lucky here and I find what I need, 50% chance now. No, that's GG. Oh, because he's going to try to whittle me down a little bit on HP. But I have another Exeggutor ready to go. Alright, so should I get lucky? Should I try and get lucky or should I just do will? I think I will. Because I have another will in the deck as well. So I'm going to will. My idea is he's going to go Nihilego to attack me for 30 damage and get me down a little bit. Celesteela in the front just so he can think about what he wants to do. I think this turn he uses Lusamine on Guzz and then Energy on Nihilego. And then swings in for 30. And I have to go through one more Pokemon. Because I've already used my Erika, right? Yeah, we've used our Erika. The only thing I could get right here is another Alolan Exeggutor and then win the 50-50 without will. That's the only thing that's the only way we can win right here. Ah, wait. Cyrus. We still got to win a 50-50 in one way or another. Come on, game. You put Will and Exeggutor as my bottom cards. We've suffered the entire match. You owe us 1 heads. Let's go! What a hassle of a game to come out on top, but we'll take it. Alolan Exeggutor doing some work. All right, we're going second, which is good because we have Leaf Cape, so we're able to actually survive a hit if they can do 50 damage. Professor's Research is dropping. Our turn is going to be very simple, right? Growth Spurt, Leaf Cape, pray we top deck Alolan Exeggutor and a will. Memory Light. I'm going to say we don't need Memory Light on this Exeggutor, considering that we are going to be growth spurting and we only need 3 energy to attack. So I will go ahead and do this. I'm not going to Celebi. I did have a game earlier where I used another Pokemon like Celebi. They used Sabrina. I lost my tempo because we don't have any X speeds in the deck. So I'm going to wait just one more turn before we throw Celebi down. Giant Cape. No evolution. Singing won't matter as long as we can find our evolution. We woke up, but 2 and 13, and it's coming home. Exeggutor is here. Put it down. Celebi's dropping. And I am ready to swing in 50-50. And we got it. We'll take it. So name of the game is, I guess, get lucky, right? Now, we do have double will in the deck. But they've lost their energy. They've lost their giant cape. I don't see them coming back from this. Because every turn we have a chance of using... I mean, I guess they could sing one more time and then hope I don't wake up. That's going to be best case scenario for them. Sing and pray I do not wake up. And then they have to pray I don't land heads. So this game is going to come down to the battle of the flips. All right, we won the first flip. And now it's time we try and win the second flip. Let's Professor's Research. And let's flip. And we win the second flip. I guess all you have to do is just land heads. We landed heads, what, 4 times? Twice on the sleep, twice on the RNG, 150 damage. No will needed. Crazy, man. All right, we're going second. We got Exeggcute. Ooh, Oricorio. I mean, we have no EXs in the deck, so this is fine. We have Will in hand. We're going second, so we have energy advantage, so we don't have to worry about them actually attacking and killing our Oricorio or our Exeggutor unless they throw down 0 aura. There's no way they can generate extra lightning. Doesn't even matter if they red card. This is perfectly fine. They technically give us a reset to try and find Exeggutor, which they did. And that's good. So now I'm gonna just Leaf Cape because I'm gonna Growth Spurt. I don't need Memory Light on this Pokemon. And I'm just gonna end turn. I'm not gonna put down Celebi because I don't want them to try and Sabrina. They've already red carded me once. What are the odds they red card again, right? It's gotta be slim, no? Nice. Now I can do this. Exeggutor, put down the Celebi, and we go off the 50-50s now. And we're winning another one. Coming from last game over to this game, or the last game to this game, we're on a 5-flip win streak at the moment. Alolan Exeggutor might be my new favorite Pokemon, alright? This is a lot of fun. And Memory Light could also make it even more consistent because you can just evolve into a higher HP Pokemon and still ramp up your energy. Theoretically speaking, you could go Memory Light on Exeggutor and then run a different energy type altogether. You don't even need pure grass energy. Oh, okay, Tails. All right, all right. We're hurting a little bit at the moment. We are technically hurting a little bit. No, not Mars. Where's my will when you need one? Okay, so I could technically Sabrina, but I don't think Sabrina's gonna do us much. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna get a little greedy here. And say that we probably don't need Exeggutor to shine. We can't have Exeggutor be the MVP every single game, right? And instead, we're going to build the Celebis. Because I feel like we're going to win this. 50-50. Here it is. Another one. They have no energy on the field. It's too late for 0 aura because he didn't go turn 1. And now it's time. He didn't even want to go for the 50-50. This is crazy. Like, the fact that you can also just run a different energy type with different Pokemon and not even Celebi. Exeggutor with Memory Light might have its own deck entirely. You could go like Psychic Energy with Sylveon and then just steamroll all the card draw. Memory Light Exeggutor, still generate energy on Exeggutor. You pull a lot of cards, you get Will, guaranteed 150 damage. There's so much potential with Memory Light and Exeggutor. All right, Exeggutor in the front. We're going first. They're going second. Ooh, that's bad. Because all they need is what? One more bench Pokemon? Or 2? We got to find a Memory Light. I pulled so many cards, but I do not want to put Pokemon down. I'm going to end turn. I'm going to end turn just one time. Because if I find a Leaf Cape or a Memory Light, I'm looking good here on Exeggcute. End turn. All right. Come on, Leaf Cape Memory Light. Leaf Cape Memory Light. Come on, come on, come on. I'll take a Leaf Cape. It puts us at 80, which means he would need another basic Pokemon and Rare Candy and Greninja. 3 of those 5 cards in his hand he needs. And it means I can get a teensy bit greedy and then Growth Spurt. Because if he doesn't have another basic Pokemon and if he doesn't have Rare Candy, we can kill the Suicune with Will next turn. And I'm praying that this greed that I'm doing is going to play off. All right, he's got a basic. That's 60 damage. Does he have Rare Candy? Does he have Rare Candy? Come on, let this text disappear. Red! No Rare Candy? No Rare Candy? Let's go! No Rare Candy. We'll take it, man. Whew, that was a scary play. If I put down any other basic Pokemon, I was dead. Alolan Exeggutor is coming down. Will is being played 100%. I'm putting the other Exeggutor down. I'm putting the Celebi. Wait a minute. Let me Pokemon calm this. Alolan Exeggutor. Nice. And then let me Pokeball because I can get my Celebi back. That's the play you want to do for the ultimate turn. And then we attack. 150. We got our +2. And now all we got to do is win a 50-50 lucky RNG or top deck another Will. And in the meantime, we can build another Alolan Exeggutor in case they kill the front Alolan Exeggutor. This is looking very strong right now, man. This is looking very strong. One Will or one lucky heads gets us the win here. He's got the Rare Candy. He could technically Cyrus if he wants. He thinks he might hit one of my bench Pokemon and then try to Cyrus after the Water Shuriken. Or he could hit the front. It puts him in, yeah, I was going to say hit the front because it puts my Exeggutor into one-shot range because I put down a lot more Pokemon than I actually counted. But an Erika doesn't matter. We don't care. Erika don't care. All right. I think I just swing in and attack here and not evolve. It's over. That's it. I was going to say not evolve because if I evolve, he knows I have a 4 retreat cost. And then with a 4 retreat cost, he will just Greninja, hit it, and then Cyrus. And that buys him a little bit of time. Dang, this deck is cooking right now. And I think Exeggutor is doing all the work. This is the Celebi plus Exeggutor deck, aka the Alolan Exeggutor. It's a non-EX deck, so you're making your opponents work for the kills. They got to kill 3 of your Pokemon in order to win, at least. We're running 2 Exeggutors, the one that can Growth Spurt and build up energy, like this one, and then we're running 2 Alolan Exeggutor with the flip to do 150 damage, which can knock out most EX Pokemon. Now, to help you win those flips, we are running double Will in the deck. And to try and find all of these cards, obviously, we have the same bread and butter. The go-to, Professor's Research, Pokeball. Most decks are going to be running that. Now, we are running Celebi in the deck. Celebi is a new card that came out on this expansion that can devolve a Pokemon, the opponent's Pokemon, to whatever the highest evolution is. So, for example, if they have a basic Pokemon and they Rare Candy to an EX Pokemon or something, you can attack it for 2 energy, 40 damage, devolves it back to that basic Pokemon, the 40 damage stays on it, which means that it'll be living at 20 HP, and they're going to need to find another rare candy or stage 1 to slowly build it back up to that EX variant. So very good against like Litten, Solgaleo, Shiny Charizard, Stoke Charizard, you name it. Pretty much any Pokemon out there that goes from stage 1 to stage 2. Celebi is very strong and very good for us. So we're trying to make this deck work with that in mind. And because of that, we did throw in a red, because red, if they are on that EX stage 2 variant, it lets us do 60 damage with Celebi instead of 40. And then when they devolve back to that basic stage 1, basic Pokemon 9 times out of 10 are going to have 60 HP. So you're guaranteed to kill it. It does give you +1 versus +2 in terms of prize points, but at least you get that threat out of the way and you can move on to other Pokemon to deal with. We do have Leaf Cape for a little bit of survivability on Exeggcute because he does have only 50 HP, very weak. Erika for healing. Sabrina, Cyrus as my go-to. Pokemon Calm in case I want to try and find that Exeggutor, because that's our heavy hitter. And then 1 Memory Light. Might possibly change it to 2 in case you're going first and you're able to evolve into Exeggcute or Exeggutor. If you don't want to stay on Exeggcute with such a weak low HP pool, you could evolve into Alolan Exeggutor, Memory Light on it, and still use Growth Spurt to build up your leaf energy. Now, with all of that being said, I feel like this leaned more towards Exeggutor doing work than Celebi, so I think in the future I'm gonna have to make a Soul Exeggutor deck, try a different energy type like Fighting or Psychic. Maybe I can go Rampardos, and we can go Rampardos, right? Because then you guarantee start with Exeggutor, just put double Memory Light in the deck, and then evolve. You still have Will, maybe try and find other Pokemon that have card draw. You can go Suicune. You can do a lot of stuff with Exeggutor because of Memory Light and Growth Spurt, but we'll have to try and do that in the future. This was making Celebi hopefully try and work, which I think we did a little bit of work with Celebi. I think Exeggutor probably carried more times than not. So be on the lookout for future videos and different iterations of either Celebi or Exeggutor or both. And I'll be trying different deck types, deck lists.